Alright, you got the Hell Deep Digger here, gang, and I'm going to go over some of the bling ring finds of 2013. This is all of the rings that I found during the course of my hunts, January 2013 to December 2013. The only thing that's missing are the rings of silver, gold, the valuable rings. So without any further ado, let's get cracking. So on this first ring, it's one of those stretchy band rings. It's this turtle right here. Let me see if I can get a good shot of that here. Here we go. So that was on a stretchy band, and of course right next to it is that big pimp bling ring. And I'm just going to go down the line. Looks like I got a little cross right here. Again, non-valuable bling rings. This one looked fairly nice. It was gold-plated. It says 14K. Unfortunately, GE, which is gold electroplated. It's got a few fake jewels on the front there. And then I'm getting into some of those colorful aluminum rings that seem to be very popular this year. First, this green one right here, and this yellow one here. Alright, I'm back again. My apologies for the technical difficulties of my less than desirable camera. Again, hopefully on my wish list for Christmas. Alright, let's continue on with this wrap-up of a bunch of bling rings that I found throughout the course of 2013. I believe we were on the second line. Let's continue to go through that, see if I can get my camera to cooperate here and zoom in. This next one it's a really nice, it looks like lead, maybe aluminum. I don't know if it's stainless because it's quite dingy, but it's got a little heart on it. And inscribed on the side there, it says "Love Waits." Little red etching in there. Then this toe ring. Another ring missing the stone. And this copper ring right here. Kind of really nice. Nice design. And same with the next one. These were, you know, bent up when I got them out of the ground, and sometimes that's what you're going to find. Alright, continuing on with 2013 bling rings. Here's something that kind of gave me the impression that it was silver, but actually not. And one of those titanium tungsten. It's got the tungsten band around it. Actually, a really nice ring. This one right here says 14K GP, gold plated, and check the diamond, it's not real. It's got some nice weight to it. Again, another toe ring. Another nice looking gold plated ring. This was 10K, gold electroplated, so this is GE. So anytime you have a ring that's got the hallmarks of you know, 14K, 10K, and there's a GE or a GP that comes right after that, that's well, that's bad news. That's not what the ring that you want to look for and find. But again, rings are rings, and you never know what you're going to find. So on to this bent up one here, and then on this very last one, I'm not exactly sure what that is. There are no hallmarks. It's non-magnetic. And I think it might be platinum, if I'm not sure. And it's got a little wear to it, a little bow tie ring, and I'm gonna have to test that. So once I find my acid testing kit, I'll have at it. All right, I'll follow up with another one probably the precious rings that I found in 2013, all the stainless steel and tungsten ones. I'm going to admit, and I actually give those away, but you know, I'll include the ones that are sterling silver, platinum, and gold. Alright, there you have it. Some of the bling rings that I found 2013. I did give some away, but this is what's left of them. You recall one of my videos, this big boy right here, this pimp bling ring right here was quite impressive. Weighs 14.7 grams, I believe, and it looks like brass. And there's another high shot of that turtle. It's got the stretchy band. Those are becoming quite popular these days. Alright, there you have it. Bling rings of 2013. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, this is, I think it's a, either a candy serving tray or an ashtray. It looks very much sterling. I did find a hallmark on it. I think it's German sterling at 80%. And I found this in an old barn behind a bunch of broken down shelves. Actually, the wall was just about ready to come down. And I've got this on video as well. And right now, you know, I'm looking for my acid testing kit for this. I don't believe I have one for sterling silver, but I believe if I use 18K and if it turns a whitish blue, then that signifies silver. But this is a pretty cool little serving tray. It's, you know, 40 some odd grams. It does again have a hallmark. It's a German hallmark, and it does have a stamp that says guaranteed on it. I'm going to go ahead and remove the top. As you can see, it's quite scratched up. It looks like somebody was using it for an ashtray. It's non-magnetic. I've looked for wear marks on it, but if it is plated, if it's silver plated, it's very consistent. I mean, there aren't any wear marks that shows brass underneath it or anything like that. So that's actually quite heavy as well. So again, hopefully this is a good find. I'm actually going to just take it down to my local coin store and let them take a look at it. I cleaned it up as best as I could. It was actually quite dirty. It filled with cobwebs, a bunch of dead bugs in it when I got this. But I got this on video, and I plan to make that. I plan to put that on YouTube, although the owner of the property kind of suggested that I don't do that, so I might have to talk to him again. And you know, if I expect him to let me back on the property, I'm going to pretty much have to listen to what he says. And but you know, I'm going to go ahead and film this and put it as a, you know, little sniglet for 2013 finds. Pretty cool find, and even if it isn't silver or if it's just silver plated, I'm going to go ahead and keep it and, you know, see if I can polish it up, put a little bit of candy in it or something. And you know, it's quite nice, it's quite attractive. So there you have it. On to the next one. Alright, here's another find. This is a 1966 Kennedy half. It's 40% silver. I found it in the same broke down barn where I found that what I believe to be a 80% German silver or Derv or I don't know, some type of serving tray. But getting back to this Kennedy piece, it's in great condition. Now, if you ever had a chance to watch one of Nugget Noggin's videos where he's into that old schoolhouse, even though I wasn't in the schoolhouse, I was watching that and I was checking between the wall and where the floor seemed together, and this is where I found that this Kennedy half. It was actually laying on its side, pinned against the wall and the floor, and I thought this was a pretty good find. And it's got some scratches on it. It's not in the best condition, But you know, I wiped it off, didn't clean it, and here you have it. I'll go ahead and flip it over and take a look at the other side. Stand by. And as you can see, there's you know, some toning. It's not a bright silver, it's really gray, but still in great condition. It came in as an 88, 89 on the Garrett AT Pro. That was the detector that I was using at the time. And the silver, the German silver hors d'oeuvre, I'm going to call it an hors d'oeuvre tray, I didn't even use my detector. It was wedged in between some broken down shelves, and had a lot of garbage on top of it, and kind of straightened it out, and there's that. So this one I did use my detector. I thought it was a nail at first, but after further investigation I did notice that there was a you know, some reading, or the rim of the coin, that was showing. So I took advantage of that, pulled that out. It took me about a half an hour to get that worked out from the floor and the wall. Alright, there you have it. On to the next one. Alright, this is by far the best old coin that I found for 2013. It is an 1886 seeded dime. That is 90% silver. Here in Washington State, I believe statehood occurred in 1889, so this coin is 3 years older than the state of Washington. So again, I believe this is my best old coin for 2013, and it's in outstanding shape for the age of the coin. I found it close to a log boom here in western Washington, and I went ahead and immediately put it into an airtight. Let me see if I can get any closer. Probably can't. Yeah, this is about as close as I can get it. But I went ahead and I found this using the Garrett AT Pro, and it was about 8 inches down, and it was I think it was in somewhat of a clay-like condition, so it preserved the coin pretty well. Again, if you were to basically eyeball this coin, it's in outstanding shape. I would grade this particular coin as extra fine, low extra fine, a low grade of extra fine. I can't remember exactly what that number is, but it's better than very fine, and almost AU, but not quite. But there you have it. Again, my apologies for my camera. This is about as close as I can get before it starts to blur out. Let me back off on it and see if it clears up a little bit. Again, an 1886 seeded dime. For me, 2013's best old coin. And there you have it. Alright, thanks, diggers.